It's Friday night, so you know things are about to get freaky. Welcome to The Freak Show. Here are your hosts, JustinFREAKIN and Sparkles Lavendar.
Do your thing, do it. She has been sitting here. She's been engaged in a battle of wits with a dog outside.
It won't shut up and it won't let me have the last word.
Welcome to the Friday Night Freak Show, where she was accusing me of not being ready. I thought that was... I am a consummate professional at, like, how was I not ready? How did I not hit that perfectly? Other than that one night when I was just completely out of it. Sometime in the holiday season.
It's getting close. Can I go outside and fight it?
I do not want you to fight a dog here on the stream, though. I mean, that could be good content. Is it barking at my cats? Like, is there something going on out there that we don't know about? Stop antagonizing the dog, first of all.
It's not just one anymore.
There's a chorus of dogs outside of my apartment.
They won't let me have the last word. I'm the alpha. I put it on my dating profile.
Oh, wait, how exactly do you describe that? How do you broach the subject on your dating profile?
Oh, just like they do in the headline. It says, I'm alpha and very blunt. They love putting that on there. And I was like, I'm going to put it on there.
You are indeed the alpha in any relationship, I would assume. Here on this show, you're the alpha. How do you hear? Let me drown it out. Now, how? Is that better? You got me booming in your ears. That's too much, isn't it? That's way too much. Is that better?
Then you're just going to jump through your fucking back door and they'll just be through the screen and everything. We won't hear them coming. You hear that? Do you hear that? They're getting close. Them dogs want to fight.
I learned my lesson the night I squared up with your dog.
Yeah, I know how to square up with a dog. I ain't scared.
I took my jacket off and
literally she went, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, never mind. I'll put my coat back on. He goes, I'll help you trim her nails. And I was like, no, you won't. What the fuck? He takes his coat off and she goes, bitch.
Yeah, she showed me. She's like, nope, no, you won't. Okay, fair enough.
I'll fight a dog.
You gave your dog like some kind of neuroticism or something. Like
she was a little tiny dog compared to the dog I had before her.
But still, she was vicious is not the word. She was some sort of neurotic. Like
She was aggressively hysterical.
Yes. She was very loving at times.
She was also aggressively loving.
Yeah, she was aggressively hysterical about pretty much everything except when it was bedtime. And even then, she could be aggressively hysterical.
You're not allowed to touch her when she's under the blanket.
Can't touch her when she's under the blanket. You got to make sure you get her blanket on right, or she'll nip at you and shit.
She'll come up and just punch you straight in the face with her snout.
She certainly would. Anyway, how's your week been?
Awful.
I'm sorry.
Don't get no better. This is peak me.
That's what I was going to say. This is not the highlight of your week.
I mean, this is, but to get here took a lot.
See, I feel like it was just yesterday we were here doing this.
Because you're not being tortured.
Yes. Okay. So I've got a buddy who is now a stay-at-home dad. Like his wife started her new job, and they need somebody, cart the kids around and everything. So he's now a stay-at-home dad, and he has mentioned how, like, oh, time flies now. When you're not at work,
being tortured
by the man and capitalism and everything.
Literally, just put on the fucking racks. Just put on the racks.
Fucking life is fun as shit. Like days just slip away for me.
You know how many times I have to get up because I'm at someone's beck and call?
Even my work, I enjoy. I'm sitting here. I procrastinate a lot on work and I dread it and shit. But once I actually start doing work and I'm listening to music, I'm getting high and everything, it's a lot of fun. Like I always forget, like, oh damn,
I can't even put in headphones because I'm at someone's beck and call, and I also have to answer the phone, even though we have tons of receptionists.
I'm so sorry.
Also, I needed a printer ink cartridge, and I told everyone Thursday. I told IT, and IT said, I'm not on site, get the runners. The runner said, it's not there. He said, well, tell the runners this is where it's at, and I did, and they still wouldn't go get me one.
That seems kind of important for your job.
Yeah.
That seems very important for your job. Like, that is a priority for you to be supplied with, and that you shouldn't be responsible. Like, somebody else needs to be taking care of that so that it is there for you. Uninterrupted. When
I started this job, I was like, we have the carbon copy FedEx like peel offs we have to use. And I was like, wait, can't we just do this online and use our account number? And they're like, oh, we don't have that. And then I found out we did have that. And then I asked the office manager, she goes, I don't do that. And then come to find out, once I got on the phone with FedEx, they go, oh yeah, this bitch is the one. I go, that bitch? Because she said she didn't do this. And I said, let me get her on the phone. So then I three-wayed her in. And I got her to approve my fucking account.
So modernize the place.
So I don't understand why it's like, oh, we're not going to give her all the tools to do her job. Or just watch her struggle.
Well, no, they're remaining in the.
She's the office manager.
Age.
She's the office manager. She writes up people's accounts and gives them authorization.
They don't want to step into the digital age. That's all it is.
I could have been this whole time.
How old is she?
She's probably 10 years older than me. And
that makes
other people there have authorization. She just didn't want to give it to me. To give me the tools to do my fucking job. But they also wouldn't order any more fucking carbon copies. I said, all this is international air bills, and I'm sending this within the state. Can I please just send some fucking shit FedEx?
That seems like a vital part of your job.
The Supreme Court doesn't want it by mail because it doesn't come timely. They want it FedEx.
Let's not get started about the Supreme Court. We've got Supreme Court. It's not that Supreme Court you were mailing.
It's just the federal rules of procedure I have to follow that they don't want. And I'm like, please, just give me the tools to do my fucking job and quit acting stupid.
Why do you have to follow the federal rules of procedure when nobody else does? None of the other government officials do. The Supreme Court doesn't.
Because the clerk will kick my shit out.
Did you know that the Supreme Court actually ruled that you could protest at protesters' houses?
You know, when you send a brief, that if it's under 10 pages, you can staple it, but you have to cover that staple with tape so that the person handling it does not hurt themselves with a staple.
Well, why wouldn't you have to do that in all documents? Why just ones that are...
Well, because if it's under 10 pages, you can staple it. If it's over 10 pages, it has to be bound with a spiral thing at the binding place.
Oh.
And you have to know which color cover to use. If it's white, is it blue? Is it red? Is it orange? Is it yellow? Is it golden? Is it off taupe? They have these weird fucking colors for each type of brief you're filing. And how many copies you got to have.
I'm just saying, I would have been a really good lawyer.
I'm just saying, it's too many goddamn shit when we're electronically filing stuff now. Why do I still have to send in paper?
I still want to know if, like, you want me to go to law school, get that JD, and we run some kind of a law firm. What do you want to do? We can be like Saul Goodman and be fucking shyster, criminal lawyer.
Criminal lawyers.
Not a criminal lawyer. A criminal lawyer. Yeah.
I want to work for the Navarro cartel as a lawyer.
We can make it happen. I thought about going back to school many times. It's just a way to make sure I don't have to ever pay that fucking debt. I want to kick the can down the road again.
I would like to work for the cartel in a corporate position.
I don't know how you make that happen.
I don't either. Like, who do I need to talk to? Who do I need to fucking kill?
Don't say that on Twitch. Don't.
I mean, it's just a question. I didn't say I was doing it.
Just suggestions of violence and shit.
It didn't suggestion. It was a question. I wasn't suggesting shit. I was asking. Let me ask you something. Top deal.
Let's move on, shall we? Let's talk about what we're going to talk about here tonight on this fine program. First of all, it is still National Police Week. Last night was Oops All Cops on the Troll Patrol. Since it is still Police Week, I do indeed have a police video to show you, Sparkles, that I think you will especially like.
Oh, do you want to tell them about me getting baptized earlier?
We were in the middle of telling them what we're going to talk about.
Sorry, I just hit a wet spot and remembered.
Yes, the young lady at the drive-thru spilled High C, which was my drink.
No, exploded it on me.
Exploded it. I'm sorry. My spilled was too subtle.
Everywhere. It went over me, just ice and red fruit punch, and then into my cup holder, and then under my butt.
Did you get a rush?
No.
Did it feel good?
No.
Not refreshing?
Felt sticky, and then the sticky turned to greasy.
No! Nobody's talking to you. Google being crazy tonight, like fucking Sparkles is having a whole conversation with it in there.
We were speaking patois to each other. Google knows patois.
Bergen? Fellow degenerates indeed. We just lit up a blunt.
We were talking about Merkin as we left the drive-thru, but I don't remember about what.
Well, I also didn't know if it was Merkin that said it or not. I think it was.
I don't remember.
I wasn't sure. That had brought up your seeming love of people that have been accused of killing other people. No, I don't think you were talking shit. Maybe a little. Just pointing out that there's a weird obsession with accused murderers.
I mean, I was also having an argument with a bunch of dogs.
It wasn't Merkin. I don't remember shit. And when I told her, I even said it might have been Merkin. I don't remember when I said it, but somebody brought up your weird fascination with people that kill people.
Gonna fight some dogs later.
Yes, we have a dog that is barking outside, and Sparkles has been trying to get the last word in, has been barking back at it.
Shut up, it was a couple of them.
I've been trying to get her off of that and onto, hey, we have shit to talk about. It's National Police Week, so I have a video for you for that. I think you're really going to enjoy. Also, it is Friday the 13th. This is the Friday the 13th Freak Show.
Oh, is he going into the wood chipper for Friday the 13th?
We have a classic Arsenio Hall interview where he interviews Jason Voorhees.
Why doesn't Jason kill him?
I don't know what happens, but I mean, Arsenio Hall is still alive, right? So,
is he? Killed a part of him that day. We ain't seen him since.
All right, what else are we going to talk about?
From the 80s.
Yes, you've been talking about how if they raise wages, you're going to go to work at a fast food restaurant. So I thought maybe we'd watch a training video.
Preferably Dunkin'. I want to run a Dunkin'.
You want to run a Dunkin' specifically. Why Dunkin'?
I love their coffee. I love them donuts, and it looks like a happy fucking place. They have snack and bacon. Instead of fries, you can just get like a little sack, and it's got strips of little half bacons in it. And they have bagels and cream cheeses.
Our last experience with Dunkin' was not very good.
Exactly. That's why I should run it.
Yeah, Dunkin' is just a franchise.
I want to work at one. Real bad.
But you want to be the manager of the Dunkin'.
Yeah, I want to run it.
You want to be like a district manager, regional manager?
No, I want to be in the store fucking making coffees.
You want to be the store manager?
Yes.
You want to be on the front lines making coffees with your crew?
Yeah, I want to sing funny songs with my crew. I want to make up funny names about certain personalities of people that come in, then call them that and write it on their cup. But they're going to have their order right, but I'm going to make fun of them.
This might be its own standalone idea. Absent Dunkin', that you just have a coffee shop where you sing funny songs and make fun of people. I think that might be a winner.
Get some sparkles in your coffee. Not talking about cocaine or meth.
I think we're on to something. So put some sparkles in your coffee.
And for $20 extra, I'll spit in your mouth through the drive-thru.
I was so worried that they were gonna forget my sauce for my turkey sandwich because they did last time, and I was like, I hope they don't forget my sauce. And Sparkle was like, I'll spit on it.
I'll get it wet.
I do not want you to spit on my sandwich. I don't want you to spit in my mouth.
Only one person has ever been okay with me ever saying that, and they were like, yeah, okay, but can I spit in yours? And I was like, probably not.
So it's a power thing with you. It has nothing to do with like a saliva fetish. It's a power dynamic
Isn't
thing.
it always, though?
It is with me when I want to piss in Dan Crenshaw's open eye hole, but other things,
I mean,
no.
even me and the dogs.
Oh, you are alpha.
I'm the alpha.
Oh, alpha. Anyway, we got a whole list of things here. What this one feels like you're gonna really enjoy that.
Also, my Dunkin' would be open after 9 p.m.
Are they not open? Like, that's the perfect restaurant that should be open 24/7. What the fuck? Why would it not be open 24/7?
Especially after 2 a.m. when the clubs close. That's when you want to fucking Dunkin' in a hot donut. Stupid asses. And then they run out of croissants and donuts in the middle of the day. That's fucking stupid. It's stupid.
It's ignorant.
I ain't gonna run a Dunkin'
Stop
like
being
that.
ignorant.
I ain't gonna run a Dunkin' like that. And then have people when they're so fucked up on pills or Suboxone or whatever the fuck it is that they can't even get a coffee and some donuts right? The fuck?
Oh, so I told you I went down the Michael Jackson rabbit hole. I've been watching all kinds of shit. And I ended up watching like the full form black or white. And that's where the ignorant thing comes from. At the end of it, it's like prejudice is ignorance. And like that's ignorance. Stop being ignorant. I just busted out laughing when that popped up. Sorry. Off top. Completely off top. Would you please go over the list?
I can't read one of them right. Man tries to rob concealed carry class. Is that like concealer? What?
No, a concealed carry handgun.
Class? What's a class?
Yes, they have to take a class in order to conceal and carry.
That's stupid.
Well, what's stupid is the dude tried to rob the class and they're all armed.
I don't think anyone should have to have a permit to carry a concealed weapon.
Well,
I think you should conceal all weapons on your person whenever you leave, no matter who the fuck you are. Be strapped up out here in gangland.
The Republicans are working on that. Just so you know.
Good. We all need to be fucking strapping right now. You can't even get an abortion, bitch. I'll shoot you in the tummy. We'll get through it.
Sparkles. Terms of service, please.
We'll get through it. We'll get through it. I'm not talking about no white ring rhetoric that gets you banned all the time.
I appreciate the enthusiasm. It's the violence.
Well, peaceful protests don't fucking work now, do they?
Twitch
Look
doesn't
at
like
us.
violence.
We're still in the same motherfucking place.
I'm not saying that we don't endorse violence or that we do endorse violence. I'm saying that Twitch is very hard on threats of violence.
I'm not saying violence. I'm just saying peaceful protests don't work. And we know this because we started at the bottom and we still motherfucking here. There's no such thing as anything. Dig up Martin Luther King. We'll ask him, be like, hey, does peaceful protest still work, sir? What you been seeing in the afterlife?
I mean, they painted him as if he wasn't peaceful anyway.
Oh, believe me, that was a peaceful motherfucker.
Well, I said they painted him as if he wasn't peaceful.
You can paint him, but you can just look at it. There's no way.
In Alabama, they tend to disagree with you, ma'am.
I mean, it's not like he bombed a church with a bunch of little girls in it. That was the KKK.
They have a lot of events like that throughout the time. It's like this is the political show.
Well, it's not. This is called the history. Roll Tide.
Oh fuck. Can we just start something then? Like, because you're not going to run down the list of what we're
Guy
gonna talk
cuts
about.
grass before stealing lawnmower. That's something I can get behind. He did act of kindness before he did his deed.
That's what, did I not tell you earlier that I thought tonight's list of shit was going to be really appeasing for you? I thought you were going to really like the shit we got to talk about. The sound of a black hole. I don't know what it sounds like. I'm very interested to know.
Probably like a tornado.
Don't you want to, like, this is like a breaking thing this week. NASA released the sound of a black hole. A woman proves that your dick isn't too big.
I'm here to say it probably is, and I don't want it.
No, I think you're gonna be on board with what she's got to say when you actually hear the message. I think you. I don't think you.
It's always the owner that ruins the dick.
Guys are often saying that their dick is too big to use a condom.
Oh, well, that's a lie.
Yeah. She proves how big of a lie that is.
I
Very
can put
interesting
my
video.
whole fucking thigh in it, but I can't put my thigh in your pajama pants. Now, can I? I can put it up my whole fucking thigh, but I can't put his pajama pants on or his underwear. I'll rip them.
Oh fuck! All right, it's National Police Week. Let's start with, I've got a couple of different cop stories here tonight. This one is gonna piss you off, or I don't know. This should start some debate. A Florida sheriff busted his own daughter. Busted, is that the right way?
So it was an immense
Bust
thing,
his
like
own
he
daughter?
he knew about it and still did it. What a dick!
Okay, so I'm kind of conflicted with this. I'm of two states of mind. First of all, ACAB
Let
means
me say this: you're already a fucking cop, right? So you got one strike against you. Who knows what kind of fucking shitty ass parent you are that your daughter ended up out here on fucking meth?
But I'm going to say that I'm amazed he didn't show favoritism and actually arrested his daughter.
Thirdly,
That's
the
my
least you could have done after being a shitty fucking dad and a fucking cop is at least look the other fucking way and then got her some real goddamn help. But no, you couldn't do that either. You got to rub it in her fucking face, put her on the goddamn TV, and now we're talking about it and we don't even know you motherfuckers.
that could very much be what it is. But
This
on
is a
the-
power thing with this motherfucker
on
right
the,
here.
On the surface, I want to say thank you for like not showing favoritism, but you might be right, and it could be a control thing. And
This is all a control thing with this motherfucker.
it might be, and he's tormenting her while she's in jail and shit. That'd suck.
This is your sheriff.
Because we all know drugs aren't real crimes.
That's true. Yes.
It's not like she was hurting someone or torturing a baby.
Apparently, she was dealing.
Yeah.
He's accusing her of dealing.
Because she was dealing meth and doing meth because of obviously something he's done to her and he's broke her in her childhood.
That's very possible. She looks like she's had it a little rough.
Yeah.
It was only 14 grams. I take
That's an
exception.
ounce.
Yeah, I take exception.
That's an
It's a little
ounce.
over an ounce, isn't it? Isn't it like 12?
Yeah.
12 is an ounce.
Bitch.
So I'm kind of pissed about that. That's not a lot. Even for meth. That's
The Gallaghers had more meth on the fucking show than that in their goddamn mother's casket.
I'm just saying. 14 grams is a half ounce.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, sorry.
28 grams. Okay.
I'm-
Thank you, Mergen.
I'm bad at the math.
Me too. Yeah, and we're stoners. What gave it away? The fact that we were sitting here smoking a giant blunt.
Yeah, Raymond was very upset because the first one didn't want to smoke right because it was too wet, and we set these out and they're smoking nice.
Well, I'm happy about that. I'm happy that your blunt is smoking nice. It is. Okay, this is the redeeming one for National Police Week here. I think you're really gonna enjoy this.
Well, he asked him. What he do? He ain't do that. Oh my God!
His own dog's biting him.
Yep.
Another satisfying race.
Dog's like, this ain't right. This ain't right. I know I'm doing wrong. I feel it in my little dog heart.
Yeah, you gotta love a puppy that'll take matters into his own hands.
He's like, this is a kid, man. It ain't right. It ain't right. He's like, look at you, dude. Look at you. Look at you. Take a look at yourself, sir.
Do you think he's thinking about how Tasty Pig is?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, maybe this will get me kicked off the force and I can go home and be with a family now and have a boy or a girl to play with in the evenings.
Was that satisfying? Did you enjoy that?
I'm telling you one thing. Dogs love fucking kids. Dogs need a kid, like at least in the neighborhood to play with, because otherwise they're going to eat your sheetrock.
Kids can match their kinetic energy.
Yeah. Like at least 2 hours a day. Like find a 9-year-old and be like, go play with my dog, please. Go wrestle it. They love that shit.
They do. Wear them out.
Yeah, they both just come home covered in slobber and dog hair.
No, I can't imagine how that smells.
Oh, that's how I'm going to smell after I fight these motherfuckers tonight.
Can you tell by the bark what breed is it? What do you think it is?
One's definitely I want to say either a Labrador or a Golden Retriever. I can't tell which one. And then the other one's real far off, so I mean it could be like, you know, some little mutt or something. But it's not a high-pitched tiny dog. I mean, I'm probably going to be fighting like, a 70-pound to a 30-pound dog each. I can fight them. I'm over 200 pounds. I know how to sling my ass and turn around just like them.
Like Mitski says.
Like Mitski says. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thought shit.
I'm dying over here. I'm dying. Tones, welcome. Good evening.
Welcome to the funeral.
Yeah, because Justin's dying. You just missed us watching a cop getting abusive with a kid and a dog biting the shit out of it.
Yeah, his own cop dog. The own cop dog goes, no,
don't
morality check.
Instant karma is gonna get you. Oh, and it's Friday the 13th. So you know what I think we need to do? Since it's Friday the 13th.
Kill a bunch of teenagers down by the lake.
No. Twitch terms of service.
I thought I was answering a question.
She's been very violent tonight.
It's Friday the 13th. I thought this was the theme of the show.
I don't know about the theme of the show, but we are going to do something kind of special. We're going to watch Arsenio Hall, who had Jason on as a guest.
And that was what killed his career.
Holy fuck. I don't know why
Jason's in your computer.
He is. He gonna fuck us up.
Me and Jason getting married. He's going to take my last name. Jason Lavendar.
Gets thrown around a lot by the media, but it really applies to my next guest. Starting today, you can see him in Friday the 13th, Part 8. Jason Takes Manhattan. Please welcome Jason.
Jason Takes Manhattan was alright. That's the one on the boat, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
He's just one entity, but yet he took all of Manhattan.
Well, I think most of it's on that goddamn boat, and they're actually like out in the harbor.
How are you? That's good. You know what I've noticed? I see all your movies.
There's no way you can hold an axe and not swing it. Like eating one chip. You can't do it. You can't do it.
She's an expert. She knows.
Can't do it. You can't hold an axe and not want to just.
You love to throw them axes, don't you?
You're angry. What happened, man? Where did it all begin? You know what I mean? Was it a woman? Did you get cut from the hockey team in high school? What happened? What's up? Oh, let me ask you this. I saw the new movie, Jason Takes Manhattan. You killed 16 people.
That's only 16 people. That's not all of Manhattan.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
Yeah, you couldn't take Manhattan by only killing 16 people.
You killed 16 people, and you were responsible for the death of 8 others. Total, that's less than what you usually kill in a movie. Are you getting soft? Are you losing a step?
Are you getting old, sir? Get about time to retire? Hang up your hockey mask?
You brought a clip. Would you set it up for us? Set up the clip, like tell them, you know, how this fits into the movie and what they're about to see and all that kind of stuff. You set up the clip. Jason Takes Manhattan. This is clip.
Do you like the way that the actor played it? The heavy breathing. Give me copyright. The Arsenio clip may get me copyright, but it was worth it. What did you think of the actor playing it with Arsenio?
It's not the actual one from the movie, and that's what they used to do back then. They Chuck E. Cheesed it.
Working on the streets of New York, you get a lot of.
Do you think it matters?
Yes. You can't bring in some fucking Billy Bob Thornton as Santa and then expect me to believe it's the real Santa Claus.
Are you sure that they didn't send the actor to Arsenio
I'm pretty
Hall?
sure. I'm pretty sure.
I know what
This is Arsenio Hall. That's a big promotional thing. Why wouldn't you send the? Why wouldn't you send it? Because the actors usually go on a press junket.
Did you change because you were afraid of being typecasted as just a big knife killer?
So why? I don't remember what the actor's name was that played Jason.
So what's next, man? Some more Jasons, part 9. I got some great titles.
Freddy versus Jason, was it?
Jason and the 3 Babies. What you think of that?
Or was it? It was Jason X next. Then Freddy versus Jason.
Be funny. Jason Rabbit. That would be great.
I might be missing one though, because fuck,
That'd be funny.
there's a gazillion of them.
You don't do many comedies, do you?
I actually think they are comedies.
I like.
Do you like Friday the 13th movies? They are comedies to you, right? Yeah. Oh, he's gonna shake Arsenio's hand. Oh.
Jason, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel like you're let down by the segment. Well, I mean, like, if you were to have Jason on a talk show today, you could do like the axe swinging contest. Like, those are big right now. The places where you go and swing axes. Do they also serve dinner? Can you get a burger and a steak at those places? You just swing axes?
Get drunk. Shit-faced drunk on some beer. Do you like IPAs and little buns on the top of your head? Well, that's where you should go to the axe throwing place.
Do I look like somebody? Well, yeah, don't answer that.
So, yeah, I don't really like, because there's people that's drunk there, and I've seen them bounce off them cages, and I don't trust other people. I can throw axes in my own fucking house by my goddamn self, and I can play whatever game I want to. I can play line them up this way, line them up that way, get this way. I can spin around real fast and see if I can still make a target. I can blow up balloons that have the little light in them and turn off all my lights and have disco throwing. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Disco throwing. Now that sounds like a thing. This is the kind of content you need to be streaming. You will demolish medium views.
You get those LED balloons, right? So when you pull them out, you have a little light in them, and you tape those to your fucking target boards, and then you skate through and
you stream yourself doing that kind of shit. Everybody fucking watch it. I mean, you work in the right profession for that.
be like, we saw on the interwebs.
Did you see that? It suggested crackling oat bran to me.
Aw. You need the poopies right?
Because we looked it up last week. It's good. It's good cereal. It does kind of look like little horse pellets, doesn't it?
Hey, you want to eat some meal? Put some cornbread and buttermilk for you. I want to see the Wendy's training video from the 80s.
That's your next move, eh? She's excited for it.
Let him raise minimum wage. I'm dying.
It's probably like minimum wage is probably the same.
If they'll just raise it a little, I'll run these motherfuckers.
I've seen this before, but I came across it like a few weeks ago, and I'm like, that's too good not to play for Sparkles. Have you ever seen it? Oh, this is gonna be excellent then.
Drinks, cold. Are you ready? Here we go. Soft drinks, lemonade, water, cold tea. It's up to you. It's up to me. Cold drinks come in 4 cups. Gotta know the size before you fill it up.
They already know all the sizes, man. I don't need.
Kids meal.
They ain't got the biggie no more because we're fat Americans.
I wouldn't have known that.
Okay. I can work anywhere right now. I know all these menus. I can get it right. I know how to punch a buttons. I'm good at it. I'm good at people yelling at me all day.
Don't pour it off, or your boss will frown when you reach a 1/4 inch from the.
It's okay. We got self-serve now out there.
You wanna stop? If the customers say they wanna stay, put the drink on the left-hand side of the tray. If the order's to go, put the lid on tight. Make sure it pops to do it right. Then hand that.
See, that's what that bitch didn't know last night.
This thing does not. It does not fit the cup.
I could work anywhere. I'm already trained.
No, I can throw out restaurants that you don't like that you wouldn't work at because you don't know the menu.
I could work at any fast food joint right now.
Zaxby's.
I hate it there. I wouldn't work there. I know.
You don't know the menu. You couldn't work there.
I don't like the food there. So I can't work at a place that I don't eat the food at. I want to be enthusiastic about it.
Know the rest. Now,
well, see, I'm just pointing
otherwise
out.
I'd be like, "Welcome to Zaxby's. What the fuck you want?"
I'm some white cheddar bites.
You'd be like, "Fuck off. We don't have that here."
You do have that there.
Like,
very
we got it here.
I fucking love Zaxby's.
Go ahead and try.
We got a Zaxby's not that far from here, but like she don't like the Zaxby's.
I'll be answering the speaker at Dunkin', be like, "Welcome to Dunkin'. What you want on your bagel?" You want donuts? We got donuts. Hey. You want a coffee? Want a coffee? Want a coffee? Want a coffee? Hot chocolate? You want a frozen hot chocolate? You want a frozen hot chocolate?
She does. She makes a fucking excellent coffee, no matter what kind of coffee she's made. She made me some iced coffee. Was it last weekend or was it weekend before last?
Yeah, after we got fucking catfished at our local Dunkin', I said I'm making a jug of iced coffee just for myself.
It was excellent. She goddamn. That was an amazing coffee. So I would trust you to work at a coffee shop. And also, I would be amused by that song and dance, but some people wouldn't. Some people would hate you for that.
Then they can fuck off. Like, you don't like it? Go away. Go away. Go to Starbucks.
Now, corporate is not going to like you telling people to fuck off and go to Starbucks.
But they didn't want their coffee like this. They want some bullshit. So I sent them to a bullshit place. We don't want these bullshit people in here.
They bullshitting up the store.
Bullshitting up everything. Go over to Five Guys.
We like Five Guys, don't we?
Well, that's where a lot of bullshit people go.
I like Five Guys. You like Five Guys, right?
Yeah, there's some bullshit people in there.
What you,
Like, why can't we go? Like, why can't? Okay, so like casinos have restaurants and shit inside of them, right?
that are fucking outrageous.
Now they got a Starbucks in the Harrah's in New Orleans. They got a McAllister's. It's kind of like a mall. Like they have a full food court, like tons of shit.
I've only ever really been in one casino, and everything was out fucking rageous.
That's where I spent most of my vacation when I couldn't get food in New Orleans. Was at Harrah's.
This wasn't like a chain casino. It was like a very nice venue. It was I saw Penn and Teller at a casino.
You can eat there with no children. It's great.
The restaurants were like super fucking bougie. There was a store. I walked in. I saw a jacket I really fucking liked. You guys might not know this, but I have several jackets. I can dress nice if the occasion arises. But like I saw a jacket I really liked. It was a little more outrageous. It wasn't a plain jacket by any means. And I looked at the price. Like, oh, let's see what this is. $50, $60? No, it was like $700. $700.
Now this even had little tables in a food court, and in the back it says, "Hey, do you want to go smoke some weed or cigarettes outside? Go right over here into our garden."
That's cool.
Harrah's in New Orleans.
This is not advertisement for Harrah's.
I'm just saying they fed me when I was hungry. They had coffee when I could not deal with people.
We're pro food. This stream is very pro food.
It was at a time when things were opening up from COVID, so a lot of restaurants only had one or two servers. So if you didn't make a reservation, you couldn't get anywhere. So we went to Harrah's a lot for food, and they have the cleanest fucking bathrooms I've ever seen.
You were having a buffet?
No, they had a Starbucks. You could go to McAllister's, get you a tater.
I don't know what a McAllister's is. What is it? It's
like a
deli type
a deli
thing,
with baked potatoes and chili and that sort of thing.
Oh, like you got a baked potato bar where you can go put different shit on your taters?
Yeah, you can get different kind of taters.
Ooh, I like a potato bar.
Yeah, so you go eat a tater.
Do you remember Wendy's had that like back in the 90s? They had a potato bar.
Yeah, restaurants have, even fast food have went downhill.
They had a potato bar and they had a taco bar, and you could make. That's where my mom says she invented the taco potato. But like, I'm sure somebody put a fucking taco salad on a potato before that.
Put some sauce on it, fuck it up.
I am totally down with a taco potato. I do it all the time. Taco potato.
Remember when you could dip a spoon into some hot cheese and just drizzle it over your own potato?
Restaurants have gone downhill. Sazzy, what is up?
Want to go to Chuck E. Cheese, hit the salad bar? I'm sure they're still open.
No, I do not want to go to a Chuck E. Why would you want to go to a Chuck E. Cheese?
They've got gambling in a salad bar.
When did Chuck E. Cheese start having gambling?
Oh, this is just a fucking rat casino, man.
Oh, you're talking like arcade games and shit.
You get tickets for to win prizes, which is a casino.
Well, it's an arcade.
Games of chance.
Arcade.
That's a casino.
It's an arcade.
Well, if I did it over here on the side, we'd get arrested for having a casino at our house.
Would you like to run like a craps table and fucking like people playing dice and fucking dominoes? You know how to play dominoes?
Oh, no, I don't know how to play dominoes.
Ooh, dominoes is fun. It's fun with like more people though.
Rattlesnake poker?
I am scared to death of snakes, so I would not like to play rattlesnake poker.
Because you pussified.
I'm pussified. Ain't no shame in it. I have a love of all creatures. I love animals very much. But the reptile scaly kind, they can stay away from me. They give me the willies.
They nice.
I'm sure they are. I just would like them to keep their distance. That's why, like, I feel sorry for the poor lizard that was out on the patio the other day. I was going to open the doors for my patio, and I saw a lizard out there, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm not opening the door. Well, then here comes Smokey. And Smokey's like, meow, 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 and he wants to go outside. So I open the door and let Smokey outside. Smokey sees the lizard and like, I left. I don't know what went on. I just came back. Smokey had it in his mouth. He was wanting to come in. The tail of the lizard is like, it's wiggling. It's still alive. And Smokey's got this wild ass look on his face. I assume it's dead somewhere, and he probably left it under the bed or some shit.
You hit it. They're going to have little lizard bones up in your bed somewhere.
Yep. That's the way cats are.
You got to check pockets, too, before you put things in the wash.
There
could be a little lizard in there.
I've got the picture. Where is it? Yeah. Here is the picture of Smokey with the lizard, with the tail of the lizard hanging out of his mouth. Looks like I'm I'm holding my phone. I was like, it looks like I'm pointing at him. I'm like, no.
Bad kid.
No, lizard. Don't. He seems proud of himself, doesn't he? He's got a look of content on his face. He's having a good time with his lizard.
Where is that pudding at?
Oh, we've got banana pudding. Apparently it's pudding time. Okay, I will go and get the pudding, but you've got to entertain the people somehow. Do you want me to leave you with something here?
Yeah.
What do you want me to leave you with?
Man dies while burying his victim.
I was hoping that you had not seen this in the news because this is a Sparkles type of story. This is also one that I'd totally do on the Troll Patrol if it wasn't for the fact that I'd save it to show Sparkles. I don't think there's video to go with this though. Maybe we've got a local news hit on it. No video. Oh, here we go.
Into the bodies found in the backyard of an Edgefield County home over the weekend. Here's Nikita Dennis with the latest.
The Edgefield County Sheriff say evidence shows Joseph McKeenan strangled Patricia Ditt inside the home and was burying her in the backyard when he died of a heart attack. They say they discovered Joseph Keenan's body first before finding Ditt's body in the backyard pit. Neighbors in Trent, South Carolina are left with plenty of questions after Edgefield County Sheriff's deputy responded to Tanglewood Drive on Saturday and discovered the two bodies. Dunn Houndsmith, who lives just a block up from where the bodies were discovered, she said she was concerned and she didn't know there was danger until after those bodies were discovered.
We have no idea. And that's what we're asking about. At least let us know that it's something they have in control or don't have in control. Do we have to make sure everything's locked up tight, watch our dogs or our animals? We got a farmer back there too, it's scary.
In Edgefield County, I'm Nikita Dennis, WJBF News Channel 6.
Well, what do you think? He got some cosmic karma? Is that the way you look at it?
Had a painful death.
Oh, you would have rather he gotten caught by the cops or something? Served out some time in jail? Died sick and lonely in jail?
Getting robbed.
Do you think he got off easy?
Well, he's trying to bury her.
That just seems serendipitous, wouldn't you say?
God, I'd hate to have to go to the afterlife with the person that killed me. How fucking bullshit is that?
I don't understand your logic here. Do like the spirits float up together?
They're not floating up. I guess you're going to different planes. I don't know, but waiting in that traffic, you know, like the ShamWow guy and Michael Jackson, just waiting to fucking depart, and these are the motherfuckers you're stuck with. Is the person that killed you? No, we about to fuck with the afterlife.
Yeah, I don't believe in any of that shit. Just saying.
I gotta be in the waiting room for the recently deceased with this motherfucker.
Well, luckily it doesn't work like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
My work son Blake said that we're gonna jump off the roof together and hit as many cars on the way down to cause as much damage.
There's a video game for that.
And he said in the afterlife he's gonna be my social worker and he's gonna smoke cigarettes out of his tray and be like, "The fuck you want?"
This young man has a grim sense of humor. You should get along well with him.
He's my work son.
Raymond! The heaven elevator is a thing.
The heaven elevator.
I don't know what you people are talking about. It's just like it's an on and off switch. Just you're on, you're off. You power down.
Tell Raymond the other blunts smoke well.
The other blunts do smoke well. Very well. I'm sorry you had a bad smoking blunt earlier. Did you yell at it?
We yelled at it and then we cut it a fucking part. And told it to fucking die.
I agree, Zazzy. We don't know how anything works.
Nobody does.
I'm just taking an assumption. I think it's a light switch. Click.
The only way to know is to have a 24-hour Dunkin'.
I don't know why you're obsessed with Dunkin'. I think there's better restaurants. The way you talk, it's like a godsend. Every time I've been, like, it's been, you know,
You don't work there and you ain't got access to making it quality.
bad to okay.
See? Sassy knows.
It was a blessing and a curse. Nope. I was lucky that when I lived in Kingsport, Tennessee, I lived right next to a 24-hour gas station. Like, it was walking distance from my apartment. But like just a 2-minute drive down the road was a 24-hour Arby's. And me and my stoner ass, and this was also like at the height of my drug problem in the middle of the 2000s. We were at that fucking did I say Arby's? No, Hardee's. It was a Hardee's.
Like 24-hour roast beef.
We were at a Hardee's.
Do that.
24-hour Hardee's. And we were at that motherfucker all the goddamn time. Knew the night shift manager at the Hardee's. They had to know that we were stoners just coming there all the time. Getting munchy food.
Yeah, they got rid of their biscuit things, little cinnamon roll biscuit things, raisin.
I don't know. I don't eat at fucking Hardee's anymore.
I know, because they run everybody off. They even have a pit bull working the fucking drive-thru now in the mornings.
That happened to her. Or it was Raymond, wasn't it?
And Raymond went to get me Mother's Day breakfast from Hardee's Sunday morning, right? Told him what I wanted. Apparently they have a limited menu now. You can only have a sausage biscuit. If you don't want a sausage biscuit, you can fuck right on off. That's all they got.
No, they had those omelet biscuits, those omelet fucking like burritos and shit.
They
Those
even
are really good.
They had the menu taped up and everything.
Restaurants around here don't want your business right now. They're like, fuck you.
Fuck right on off. Give a shit.
We've had some really bad dining experiences.
So bad he don't even want to risk a fancy one for his birthday. He keeps avoiding the question.
Okay, we can do the Italian restaurant. Apparently she wants to go to a fancy Italian restaurant.
It's actually in a house that Sherman should have burnt down.
See, the thing with me is I've been focused on the stream. I will be streaming on my birthday, and I want to be able to announce what we're doing for the stream and start promoting it. And she won't talk to me about that. She's concerned about what we're going to do outside of the stream. I'm concerned with what we're doing on the stream.
It doesn't really matter because I'm still going to be here.
It matters to me.
And that's 80% of the show. Is me just showing up, right?
For you, but for me, like, if we're going to do something that requires some sort of weird setup, I have to be prepared if I need to do some sort of production. If I need to make something, I need to be prepared for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to make a lot of poster boards. Get some glitter. We're going to Michael's. We can go Joanne Fabrics. We can make some weird curtains.
No, we're gonna do a cooking stream. And so I do have decisions to make about that.
I thought we were gonna go to Mazzara. In the house that Sherman should have burnt down.
You're gonna make cookie brownie in here.
I was gonna make it already.
Well, then we can't do a cooking stream, which is what I want to do something special on stream for my birthday. That was the whole point. I'm a broadcaster. The stream's more important to me than anything. It's in my blood. I fucking feel it. I thrive on it. How old am I going to be? I don't even remember. 20. Oh, no, that's not right. 38. That's really not right.
How old will I be this year?
Am I going to be 38? You're going to be like, what? I don't want to, like, that's rude. Like, there's a whole social convention about, like, saying a woman's age.
Like, every year I have a birthday and you know how old I am. Unless you forget because you don't care.
No. I know a roundabout number. I know about where you are.
Last year was a really big deal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a big one.
Oh, I was off by a year then. See, I'm sorry.
And remember, you even told me to fuck off, and we couldn't go nowhere because of COVID, and you wouldn't even go to a flea market with me to look at knives. So when you go to flea market,
was that last year?
Yeah, that was last year, motherfucker.
I'm sorry. My apologies.
This year it's going to be like Omicron 85,000 and we're going to go to a goddamn flea market.
Okay, if you want to go to a flea market, I'll go to a flea market with you.
I'm 80% white trash. Nothing can kill me.
I'm boosted. I've had it.
I've been boosted for almost a year, so it doesn't even matter anymore for me.
Hey, you can go do that again.
Nah, I started growing tumors.
It didn't have anything to do with the vaccine.
Either way, man, I ain't fucking with nothing else with me unless my gyno literally goes, you know what? This is not caused by the COVID vaccine.
Well, please ask her because she will definitely tell you that it was not caused by the COVID vaccine. So please do that so you can go get your booster.
Like, do you think it's going to make these tumors grow anymore if I go get, you think I'm going to have different tumors anywhere else?
Be sure to report your tumors to VAERS. The vaccine adverse reaction fucking database.
I got these weird pussy and butt crack tumors. It's like a tail and a penis. Is this normal?
No, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't know how any of that shit works.
I know the female body's a mystery. We're a medical mystery. No one can figure it out. We have wandering uteruses. Mine took off in 2014. Ain't seen it since. I think they shop vacced it.
Well, I asked her earlier. I'm like, is it like? Clearly, it's a whole running joke that like guys can't find the clit.
We were talking about the dry rub on the chicken
I didn't know
wings.
what she meant by dry rub. I'm like, what? Just
like,
rubbing the side of the lips or
like
something?
when dudes rub the side of the lips, that's just a dry rub.
Who does that? What? I don't.
It's the dry rub.
Okay, so what percentage of men don't have any idea how a vagina works? I know it can't be 100.
Our bodies are a medical mystery. Science can't even figure us out, man. They don't even want to. It's like, ugh, icky.
What was the line from SNL that I messaged you? Because I was like, I know Sparkles would laugh at that.
We might hear other dudes having thoughts in their head and be like, ooh, what's that? Want those.
Well, you know, like you need each woman is different. Like you need guidance as to
Gotta at least know where the vagina's at.
Whether they prefer clitoral stimulation or they prefer like penetrative stimulation or whatever. They like the whole come here motion, that sort of thing. Everybody is different. You need some guidance in that aspect, but like I just assumed most guys were aware of how to pleasure a woman in some way.
That's DJ Khaled.
We were having that whole conversation because I falsely accused Rick Ross of not eating pussy.
Like, that's DJ Khaled.
Apparently, I impugned his integrity. She didn't like it that I impugned Rick Ross's integrity.
Love his Christmas album.
I didn't know he had a Christmas album.
The Maybach Christmas.
I would totally listen to that. Oh, that's why the Mike what?
Mike will make, and you're like, I don't understand it.
I just know Miley Cyrus says some fucking shit at the beginning of her songs. Mic check 1, 2.
It's like credits, but in reverse. It's
already.
It's like how DJ Khaled shouts his name out in songs all the time, and that's all he does.
I don't know. I don't listen to DJ Khaled.
He's like, DJ Khaled.
That's why I don't listen to him, because if he's just shouting his name out, I don't think that's not musically engaging for me.
There is a video of his wife slapping the shit out of him while he's trying to video her working out, and she goes, I don't fuck with you. And then she goes like that, and then it cuts off.
Ooh, I have a video a lot like that on the list. You want to watch it? There is a female singer. I have not heard of her, but maybe we should look her up after this badass fucking move she pulls. Female musician slap fan who was filming her underwear while performing on stage. Popular Ugandan female singer Winnie. Do you want to take a shot at that?
I didn't see it.
Naji, Nwagi. Naji? Winnie Naji?
I'm Southern.
Yes, please excuse us. We are Southern.
I don't even speak English.
Smack the shit out of him.
Should have kicked
Told him what for. Did it again.
Kick him in the face with your heels.
Excellent. Oh, do we want to watch this? This is kind of exploitive. I don't like it.
Don't watch it.
You want to watch her slap him again, though? Deserved every bit of it. Fucking do it again. She's awesome in my book. Winnie Naji. I like her
did
with
they-
just
did
that
they-
one little clip. Did they what?
Did they like quarter him in the fucking crowd?
I don't see what's actually going on. We don't have much information from whatever the publication I found that on was.
Dressed and feet hard in the middle of the crowd.
Stop being so violent. That's like a Mortal Kombat.
No, it's drawn and
Fatality.
quartering. It was actually a punishment in the olden days.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I mean, if we're going back to olden day rules, let's start drawing and quartering motherfuckers in the town square.
Tone down the violence for Twitch. Sparkle feeling violent tonight.
It's my dance revolution.
Oh, fucking shit.
Got the boots for it. The bejeweled chains around it.
I thought you'd wear your Crocs. We'd be in the revolution. You got your fucking Crocs on. But
Sensible.
You switch them into what? Sport mode? Is that what you call
Put
it?
them in sport mode. Take off running in them. And Crocs.
Oh, shit.
And you won't get plantar fasciitis.
Hold on. I just saw a story we might have to read.
Got gout? Get some Crocs.
Since
King's disease.
it is National Police Week,
And they love a meth investigation.
Oklahoma police chief arrested in a meth investigation. Police chief was taken
looks
into
like a-
custody.
Sheriff Nix from Ozark.
He's all tatted up and shit. I mean, I don't judge people based on tattoos, but every time it's a cop, I wonder, what exactly do you have tattooed on you, sir? Can I see them? Because there's a few things I'm wondering, like, what are your tattoos of?
Like most people, if you're not like a Nazi, you're like, oh, this is da 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 because I like Pokemon, and this is.
Is that what it is? They show you their Pokemon? I don't know.
Yeah, like a lot of shit. They're like, this is because I like hot dogs. This is because I liked pizza, and it's like pizza and a hot dog dancing on their calf.
I wish some of the people I dated had that kind of artwork on them. I would be giddy about that. No, it's always on the female side. It's usually child's names, dates of birth, unicorns.
Don't talk about my unicorn.
Butterfly. Oh no, your unicorn is fucking cool. No,
It's bust out of Crystal Mountain.
Your unicorn is very sparkly and very
I also want to get that sparkle snake.
do
with the
get
hearts.
get the sparkle snake. No, there's been a lot of snakes.
Well, it's the way of doing it like they did in my letters, the way it looks like sparkles rolling because they do like white and then like this color. And then they have to switch to different size of needles and that's what takes forever. But that's how you get the sparkles. And there's a snake and it's got the sparkle. It's like a shimmery, glittery snake with little hearts in its eyes.
Ooh, actually, Rochelle that I dated, she always had really cool artwork. That was the one girlfriend that I had that was like the crackhead had a heart in her cleavage.
And on your chest, you should get it right there on your sternum because it don't move.
The crackhead got it right in between her tits.
That's where mine's at.
She had other shit, but I don't remember what it was.
Got a pollination theme.
A pollination theme. Oh, we were reading about a cop. How we got off on tattoos.
How about his horrible tattoos?
Oh no, I don't know that they're horrible. I can't really see them. Anytime I see a cop with tattoos.
But that's some hair though, right? He had to use a brush and like use a hair dryer to really get that kind of volume going.
Okay, let's back to the hair.
That's full helmet head right there. You had to spray
There's-
that into a helmet.
There's a mullet of sorts back
I
here.
bet he uses
isn't
the
there?
back of the brush to roll it up tight in the back so it goes up and then flip real hard. His name's Joe Don. Joe Don got a Joe Don kind of haircut. Joe in the front, Don in the back.
Joe Don Chitwood. Joe Don Chitwood.
Expect nothing less from him.
I guess this is a little small town of Calvin, Oklahoma.
Where the winds come sweeping down the plains. He's just a girl who can't say no.
Ah, she's bringing up the show tunes on us. I fucking love it.
Pretty little Surrey with a fringe on top.
I mean, that's all Oklahoma's known for, right?
That's all I know about it.
I've been through Oklahoma.
I've been through it a few times, man. That show is forever long.
Oh, I've
been through it.
I've seen the play, but no,
I've been through it
driven
live
through
a few
Oklahoma.
times. You could just watch the movie.
The movie's got some badass stars in it, doesn't it? Isn't it like fucking isn't it like Hugh Jackman's the lead?
Oh, it was way before that time, right?
I don't know, like the Broadway
That might have been Broadway. I'm talking about like the movie. Like that was done way back when.
I didn't know that there was a movie done way back when.
Yeah, you obviously weren't in jazz band.
I was in show choir.
Was in jazz band, man.
We watched fucking like it was like a 90s, like it was, you got it on VHS, and it was
I'm apparently 3 million years older than you.
it was like fucking Hugh Jackman, I think, is the lead, and like it was like it had an excellent cast.
I don't remember no Hugh Jackman from my childhood.
Also, like, watch it totally not be Hugh Jackman, because
He has no idea who Hugh Jackman even is. Look at it.
1955.
That's what I'm saying. How you gonna say this when this was in 1955?
I'm saying I watched a production of it.
That was made up in your fucking head.
Possibly.
Is it with World's Strongest Turtles? You'll start talking about that Clover holiday?
Oklahoma movie 1999. Could that be it? Hugh Jackman is Curly. I didn't make it up. I didn't make it up. Thank you. I'm vindicated.
You're the only person that remembers it. But in 99, I was pregnant, and I had this kick of horror movies. I used to go to watch horror movies all by myself. Like, I watched Blair Witch, Haunted, or what was it, Haunted Mansion.
RB singing some Merle.
Like, I used to just demolish horror movies while I was pregnant. So, yeah, there's no way in 99 I saw Oklahoma. I was pregnant watching horror flicks.
You usually stay away from horror movies with me. Why is that?
I don't know.
I don't know. Because I like a good, not necessarily a horror movie. I like a psychological thriller.
Well, you told me everybody said that was Midsommar was a fucking psychological thriller and a horror movie, and I was like, no, that's a feel-good movie of the year.
It was so good.
I too believe that a lot of people should be sacrificed to the what was it the season in a bear suit for their wicked fucking ways.
The violence.
It's not violent. They paralyzed him. That was
culture.
They paralyzed him so he couldn't move. It wasn't violent. He sat there. No one slapped him.
We still need to watch Hostel. And also, I found out there's a Hostel Part 3. I think you would really enjoy the Hostel movies. I think they're right up your alley. And I downloaded them.
Downloaded them?
I've got them ready to go.
Ready to go. Is it downloaded?
Are you saying that I'm slurring my words?
Is it downloaded? Is it just ready to go?
I'm just really enjoying this milk. Thank you very much.
I'm getting drunk on this milk.
Yeah, what is in this milk, Justin? It's not even chocolate milk.
Vodka.
I actually don't have vodka. I have moonshine. Curious or
Hill people milk.
Curious or left all of my hill people milk.
Well, that's hill people milk. I can drink that.
It's actually really good. Would you like some?
No, I don't like hill people milk. I'm more of a valley gal.
No, it's really good.
And if we're really going back to the 80s, then I'm an uptown girl.
No, it's like cotton candy flavored or something. Like it's real pussified.
No, thank
it's not. It is not real moonshine.
No, thank you.
Yeah, Sassy, it's not real moonshine. It's commercial shit.
No, thank you on either one. I got some Everclear at home, but I don't drink it. It's for infusions.
That's for like cleaning shit.
Yeah.
I got some Everclear at home, but I don't drink it. No.
I use it for like, you ever did some chili, like reheat it in the microwave and you fuck up and the paper towel falls
off?
off?
You ever need to cauterize something? Use some fucking Everclear.
Sometimes when my feet stink during the summer from these like certain sandals, I'll soak my feet in a little water and Everclear. knock the funk out.
Is that a Black Eyed Peas song, Knock the Funk Out?
Should be.
Sounds like one, doesn't
it? Freak comes out, knock the funk out. You got William go, ooh, knock the funk out. Got Apple over here going. There, it's a Black Eyed Peas song. Juiced it and everything. There you go.
Apple was the guy he was the tall one, right? He just did this. That's all he did.
He can't knock the funk out.
Did he play an instrument or anything?
No, he's just Apple. Just appling around.
Appling around.
Like Apple's been doing. Sitting on a tree.
And there you have it, folks.
Don't shake it too much. It might fall off. Apple won't fall off the tree.
And that is how easy it is to write a Black Eyed Peas song. Give this woman her Grammy.
I could do this all fucking day.
You should hook up with Fergie.
I'm gonna get her some.
She seems like she needs some help right now. You write some songs for her.
One of them get Lady Gaga jeweled mask. We're gonna get her jeweled mask.
Interesting. That doesn't seem very Fergie though.
They're doing this for the people.
I'm down with the Fergie.
All we need is her fucking eyes. Everything else just. We're gonna get her a mask.
What's wrong with Fergie?
We're gonna make her start wearing some leggings, maybe some pantyhose.
What's wrong with Fergie?
She's annoying, and her she does weird things with her face.
I got that MILF money.
Yeah, I don't know. She doesn't know. She don't got no MILF money.
That's what she says. She got the MILF money.
Shut the fuck up. You don't need to sing no more about no money. She was on Kids Incorporated. She needs to shut her mouth.
What was Kids Incorporated?
It was a show on HBO. We should Google it.
Is it Kids Inc. or Kids Incorporated?
I could sing the song, but it would be real weird.
I think I would rather. I think I'd rather you sing the song than me like get the copyright. Are you telling me you want to watch like the?
It's like look like we made it. We're Kids Incorporated.
Should I look up the opening?
Look up Kids Incorporated Fergie. This also came on before Fraggle Rock. See Stacey Ferguson right there. There's the lineup.
The hottest new rock and roll show on television. It's all about kids.
Rock and roll show?
Grab your socks, get ready.
Came on before Fraggle Rock.
Before Fraggle Rock?
Yeah, this came on before
Fraggle Rock was cool. That's a young Fergie.
Yep.
Stacey Ferguson.
And I think my nana used to give me Dimetap, so I would watch this and then immediately pass out.
I would think that would give you like weird trips.
That's probably why I have anxiety, and my mom's the way she is. Who knows?
1983 is what it said.
84?
84 is the first season. They did the pilot in 83, and then I guess they were picked up for the next year. Wow. Well.
There you go. She ain't got no MILF money. She's been a child star her whole fucking life.
That means she's got plenty of MILF money. What is MILF money? Can you define it for me?
To hustle and work 2 jobs just to make it. Cleaning toilets and working a full-time job that your college degree's at.
You ain't got that MILF money.
Yeah, she needs to shut the fuck up. I'm offended.
I thought like MILF money was like you're a mom and you're having like wine at lunch and shit, and you ain't got no cares in the world and shit. That ain't that MILF money?
That's what I'm saying. She's talking out of her fucking ass.
Well, I was completely lied to about what MILF money is. And it was a thing before Fergie actually did it? Like she didn't invent the term MILF money?
There's no such thing. Even if you are some mom somebody wants to fuck, you still out here struggling. There ain't no money about it.
Did the phrase exist before Fergie?
No, because it's not a thing. Moms don't have money.
But then if she's the one that invented the phrase, she gets to invent the meaning of the thing.
I guess so, because she's fucking rich. Good for you. You have 1 kid and you're a single mom and you don't have to worry about anything. Great. You got money? Great. Some people don't have formula right now, bitch. Eat shit.
Well, that was not her fault. She's not any way involved in the formula shortage, and she's
talking about her money.
She made MILF money long before we were in the current economic situation.
It doesn't matter.
MILF money came out like fucking Obama was still president.
Yeah. We should have been woke then and realized that this is bullshit.
Fergie or Obama?
Both of them. Wake up.
Sparkles sees through Fergie and Obama.
Take off your stupid human suit.
Are they Illuminati?
Illuminati. David's not here to do the song.
Oh. Have you done the song other times now?
No, it's all freestyle.
Yeah, I'm sorry I can't do musical interludes with you.
Can't do backseat freestyling with me.
You would have been wonderful on Kids Incorporated, wouldn't you?
I could have rocked that shit, and then I could have even been a character in Fraggle Rock with my hair and everything.
Dance cares away.
My hair would have just swayed like a Muppet. Because my hair hadn't fully come in yet.
But you're talking about the Muppet Show, right?
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever seen that. I know Fraggle Rock is the cartoon.
No, there's no. This is an actual Muppet show.
But there's also a cartoon.
If you say so.
There is. The cartoon. Fergie makes MILF money. RB agrees, but
good for her. Good for her. Good for her.
I had never heard the phrase before. If you were telling me it meant something else before Fergie willed it into existence, then I'm willing to accept that nomenclature.
I'm just saying it's fucking bullshit. And it's a slap in the face. I'm tired of celebrities talking about their fucking money.
Okay.
I'm tired of celebrities talking about their money. And every time I see it, I think we should get to at least chop off a little piece of their fingers or something. Happy Friday the 13th. Just going to say that after everything, so then it just seems like it's a Friday the 13th theme.
Unless you're Queen Irvy. Queen Irvy can rap about whatever she wants to. She got that sugar daddy.
And then she, halfway through her Instagram feed, she'll stop and cleanse your whole...
Yeah, I wish you hadn't fucking exposed me to that. I had no clue about
It's her whole track on her last album, not this current one, but her last one, where she's the whole good morning thing. Her affirmations on the morning track.
She's rapping about
No, she's always like, good morning.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Harvey, good morning. Like a 10-minute long track.
Just her saying good morning? Is
Good
it like
morning.
ASMR shit?
It's like, good morning. You are beautiful, blah, 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 blah. It's like all these affirmations.
Well, that's not bad, but like you made it seem like she was doing some woo.
It's a lot of woo to it. She's
You-
like,
you
you're going to
think-
wake up, da 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 da.
Is she doing like a what's the woman I really hate? Gwyneth Paltrow. Is she doing a Gwyneth Paltrow? Is she doing a goop?
I don't think she's doing a goop.
Okay, if she ain't gooping, then I'm cool with it.
I think she's eating a lot of vegetables and drinking a lot of water.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. Living clean. I know you like a steak. She had wings for no Chomsky doesn't work with her. I love how Sparkle's got a kick out of that.
I'm a war criminal.
Possibly. I wouldn't put it past you. Based on some of the shit you said. You alluded to like 3 different war crimes tonight. Just saying.
You ever think about cutting off people's
No!
eyelids so you can wear their eyelashes?
No!
Happy Friday the 13th.
No! Never do I think about any of that shit.
Be like, I'm gonna wear your lashes, bitch. Watch me.
Ma'am, you're weird. Like, I worry about my friendship with you. Are you the one that's like, have you been like creeping around outside trying to freak me out?
I ain't got that kind of time or energy.
Doing weird shit. Cause I got spooked the other night and I went and hid in my bedroom for a little bit.
That's because you're a little bitch. You don't own a gun, right?
No, I don't.
What you
own
gonna
a gun.
do?
I don't own a gun.
What you gonna do?
I wish you had to like admitted that on stream.
Well, you should probably get one, huh?
I always I kind of want to be one of those people that like if I had a yard, I would have like an NRA sign or something out front just to make you think I are. I would have a ADT sign out front just to make you think I got a fucking
Be a SRT.
alarm. I wouldn't get anything.
The SRA is who you need to join.
The Socialist Rifle Association. I agree, but that's not the sign that I would put out in front of my yard.
Do is go to a pawn shop and find you something still semi-automatic.
I do not have that need.
That's how you get them automatic weapons. Is you go to the pawn shop because then it's not being manufactured; it's just in resale. This is how you get a really good loss.
Sparkles, stop!
Arm yourself.
I mean, that's not a bad. I'm not for or against any of these things. The reason I don't personally own a gun is because the statistics say
You're gonna make Molotov cocktails. Happy Friday the 13th.
I would enjoy Molotovs better. The reason I don't personally own a gun is because the statistics say you're more likely to accidentally discharge it. The statistic does include using it into suicide. You're more likely to succeed in a suicide if you've got it. I've never had suicidal ideation, but like, you never know. Depression's a thing. You're more likely to have it used against you. That you get disarmed and somebody.
I've chased a motherfucker out my house that punched me in the throat with my gun. Chased him right the fuck on out.
You enjoy firearms. You are I would hope a very responsible gun owner, but you're an enthusiastic gun owner.
If someone breaks in, I will enthusiastically give them extra breathing holes for trying to rape me in my sleep. I will be so excited. Be like, helping you breathe, helping you breathe.
But the statistics seem to go to the side of like it's more likely that
I've had guns in my
accidentally
house.
shoot somebody, like you accidentally shoot Raymond, and like instead
I've lived my whole life and never shot Raymond. And Raymond's never shot anyone, and he's had a gun since he was 12.
That's weird.
He's had a gun since he was 12.
I
got my first gun when I was 6. And I was like, man, that's too young. My dad gave it to me at the rock quarry when I was 6 after he taught me how to shoot it.
Well, I mean, like, he didn't give it to you loaded or anything, did he?
Yeah, because we was out there shooting guns.
I mean, I assume you were a very mature kid and that you also, like...
I mean, he'd already taken me on a lot of sprees with him. That's why I was nonverbal.
Sparkles has seen some shit.
See, of age 6, yeah. I mean, I was like 47.
He's out there smoking cigarettes. Like, God.
Yeah,
It's been a long day.
I used to shift gears while my dad would roll a joint.
The only time I was around my dad when he was smoking was when I was older.
No, that's my dad's little
I
buddy.
had to roll the joints then.
You know that commercial that he's like, my buddy? My buddy. I was my dad's buddy.
I was never my dad's buddy. I was my dad's drug buddy for a few years, but that wasn't pleasant.
I was my dad's supervisor, drug buddy. Like, he would be like, hey, at this time, I'm going to need you to make sure I'm... Yeah.
Kid sister. Oh, God, does that take me back to my childhood?
And my dad used to fight people for money, too. That was real fun.
80s were a weird time.
Did your dad used to fight people outside for money?
No, my dad was a pussy.
Dad used to go and like win these Iron Man competitions or some shit.
Yeah. Totally not my dad.
People would show up with money and be like, I'm here to fight Joel.
And okay, this fighting in Alabama, like what kind of fighting was this exactly?
Whatever. Like, I remember one dude had tacks or something and a chain.
Was this like a fight club type deal, or was this something sanctioned?
No, this was like the projects in Alabama.
So it was like more like a fight club kind of deal, and they just like show up and.
No, they had money. It was like, I bet you do.
So they were running a whole gambling ring around it.
Apparently, maybe.
Interesting. You know what I think it would be fun to bet on? Saw racing. You don't? No. I don't think you understand what I mean when I say saw racing, because I think you're going to be very into it.
If this is a bunch of Scottish dudes playing Highland games, I'm going to be ill.
It is not. Oh, it's got fucking stupid ass music under it.
Oh, what happens when one of them jumps?
That's what I like. That's what I want to see. Oh, there's Sanders, so it's not just saws.
I mean, I'd race some Sanders. That one wasn't stable, now was it? It shouldn't have had no smoke to stack on it.
So you would enter something into this competition?
Yeah.
It looks like it was all Sanders, right?
And you ever had a sander that just really worked?
I don't know that I've ever personally owned a sander. I do not currently own a sander. I've thought about buying a Dremel that has all the different... Because I'm never going to have to sand anything that's bigger than...
I have a Dremel for my toes.
Yeah. But that's... You can get the attachments, and it has, you can sharpen shit with it, and you can edge, like, wood and shit like that. I've thought about getting one of those.
Highly recommend. They're very versatile.
They are. That's one of the reasons why I wouldn't get a big sander like that, because
also remember
I don't
that
do a lot of woodworking.
All that spinning gets real hot.
Oh, I bet.
You gotta be careful that you just bzz, 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 bzz. You're like, I'm on fire. You gotta be careful.
Ooh, that's a hell of a hit. Oh, you want me to put in the producer Dave? What's up? Good to see you, my friend. We've been singing. You do belt sander racing. That did look fucking cool. I like it. Sparkles, you were impressed by that, weren't you? You'd be into that. It also wasn't a saw. I don't know why I thought it was saws.
That one of them's gonna catch and jump and then take somebody's whole fucking arm off, and then that's a whole different show.
That's what I would be waiting to see. Madison Star Moon. That's my crush. I fucking love Madison Star Moon.
Which one's that?
She a little. I can't say she's the one that's a little crazy because that's all of them. She's the drop that's calling Dave a kaku whore.
Kaku whore. What is kaku?
That's a whole thing for the now space that you gotta. There's a whole.
Is it a bird?
You've got it. There's a Echoplex wiki that explains all of it.
Is he a whore for like a bird, a tropical bird? Because that's what it's going to be now in my mind. Kaku whore. Dave's got a thing for birds, them tropical birds. The more tropical, the better.
Tropical birds seem cool.
I saw this endangered Amazonian bird.
Chemtrails are killing us. See, I didn't even know that. I just thought it was like a.
Well, that's less interesting. It's going to be a tropical bird from here on.
There's the Plex wiki. I told you it was an entry in it. It's like far, far down the rabbit hole.
Kaku.
They go. Oh, that was back in the. Do you remember when people would goat groups on Facebook?
Goat groups?
Goat groups. Like you would get in and like you become a moderator and take out yes, and then just post goats. This is probably around 2012, 2013, maybe a little later, 2014. You're pointing at me. What?
Goat versus fish.
Goat versus fish is really cool. I really like that guy.
Goat versus fish.
If somebody in the Twitch wants to shout out Goat versus fish, you could do that. Highly recommend that channel.
Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. Which are you? Which are you? Which are you? Goat versus fish.
See, that should inspire you. You could do whatever the fuck you want on stream. You could have a crazy ass fucking stream.
I watched that for an hour and a half, and then Raymond looks at me and he goes, "The fuck's going on?"
Was he watching it for an hour and a half?
Yes.
Well, it's...
And I'm like, I see a fire pit, right? And he keeps making fire, and I'm like, is he going to bring out a fucking goat and a fish and we're going to eat it?
But here's the thing, is like the name of the channel is very straightforward.
And then when we eat it, we decide which one we really liked better, the goat versus the fish.
But it's a very simple concept. You vote for goat or fish.
Well, I'm always going to be team goat, because fuck fish.
I don't know why. I love fish. I love catfish. I love salmon. I love.
If somebody said I could never have sushi again, I'd be bummed, right? I'd be bummed out.
Yeah, fucking love sushi. We go.
But it's okay. I got plenty of land animals I can snack on.
No, I love sushi.
Goats are great companions. You can shear them, and they taste delicious.
See, sushi is probably like my favorite food. That's why I usually do sushi on my birthday.
And they have milk. That's 4.
Ooh, never have sushi or never have feta cheese. Those are 2 of my favoriteest things in the world.
You need to get outside. Just turn off this fucking show and go outside right now and live life. Go eat some sushi and eat some feta cheese. Go to the grocery store right now.
Oh, I want both. Can we go get sushi and feta cheese?
Not here. It's shut down. This what
Seriously?
Satan's about right now. We can't go out.
There is nowhere we could get anything with any sushi or feta cheese.
Too late. It's too late. God said no. If we're hungry, we should just pray right now and eat a bowl of cereal.
You can go to a Waffle House. You can go to.
Well, that's where Satan's at now, ain't it? Repent.
You said eat a bowl of cereal. What kind of cereal would you eat if given the chance?
Some Honey Nut Cheerios or Corn Pops.
See, last week you yelled at me.
Yeah, because
like,
Dip was in here wanting to know weird shit, and I didn't enjoy it.
I don't think Dip was wanting to know weird shit.
I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy him collecting my information.
Do you think Dip is doing opposition research or something?
Yes, he's taking fucking notes, and I don't like it.
No, I think maybe they've just got a really good memory.
No, it was creepy like. He been peeking in my window going, 8:25.
I do not think that happened.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, what do you want to talk about now? What we got left?
Let's see how I lost my job.
This one's kind of short, but I really enjoyed it. I've had it on the list for a while. I was like, finally, like, all right, we're gonna watch this shit. Apparently, it's sensitive content.
Oh.
I had to agree to see this shit. I don't know what's so sensitive about it.
Probably because he's dead.
Oh, shit.
Those are cinder blocks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's dead. He's not forklift certified. That's a bunch of OSHA violations right there. That poor man died, right? But this cinder block company was only fined $5,000 for the death.
The funny thing is, like, you're not wrong.
I'm not, because that's like Tyson can literally kill 25 immigrants from Mexico and Guatemala and only be charged $25,000 as a fine from OSHA.
It feels like you're
down here
citing something that
it was down here in Boaz. That was their fee.
Damn.
And
that's not cinder blocks. That's some kind of like boxes, isn't it? It's a
no. There's dust.
Retail storage and shit.
No, those are pallets of bricks. Look, dust.
Damn, what a costly mistake. I would really.
Oh, there goes other ones. It's like dominoes. There they all go.
Damn. That one little he barely nicks it. Barely nicks it. Damn.
Is that how you play dominoes?
That's insane.
Gotta be forklift certified.
I'm in awe of that.
Think you could ever be forklift certified?
Yeah. Why couldn't I?
You don't even have a driver's license. Yeah, OSHA ain't shit. OSHA ain't shit.
I have had driver's license and I've driven a wide array of vehicles. I can drive fucking 4 speeds, 5 speeds. I had a 6-speed last time I had a car. So, like, I'm pretty sure that, like, and I play all kinds of video games.
Also, me and the dogs outside that I've been arguing with will literally go and fight OSHA in the parking lot.
What? You're acting like OSHA is like an entity that you can just call up and have come over.
Be like, hey, OSHA, I know you there.
I'm gonna fight OSHA in the parking lot.
Hey, girl, show up.
Wow.
OSHA. We're going to get some things right tonight.
Do you have a beef with OSHA?
Yeah, they don't do shit. They just fuck around. Everybody else finding out, and they're just like, yeah, we had some rules. So we gave him a fine, just a little bit of money. We'll go away.
But you think it's not a strong enough enforcement?
They just want a little bit of money and they go away. They're basically Mexican police.
Is that racist?
No, it's a fact. You can pay a Mexican police anything and they'll just go away.
I don't think that's a fact. I think that's a stereotype.
No, it ain't. Give them money, they go away.
Like, that's policy in the Mexican police department.
And if you don't have any money, you have the option of fighting them and winning.
Is that true?
That is true.
I don't think it doesn't sound right.
It's at 100.
I don't believe you.
No, I'm just a dumb girl. Don't believe me.
You're talking like you can fight the police to get out of your charges and shit. That sounds preposterous.
That's basically what OSHA does.
I can't do
That's why we need unions, because we're not protected out here in this motherfucker.
I mean, yes, I stand with unions. I stand with workers.
Because OSHA don't do shit. That's why you need a union.
OSHA would be much stronger if the union was stronger.
OSHA.
I have never had any contact with OSHA whatsoever.
I'm gonna fucking sleep with OSHA's boyfriend and her mama.
Is that a power move?
Yeah. Break it to you about how the world works.
If you ever have another kid, will you please name it OSHA?
How would I? Where's this magical child coming from? My no uterus, no cervix pussy?
Stranger things have happened.
Where it gonna happen? I don't even have the eggs, man. I ain't got no fallopian tubes, no ovaries, no nothing. Where it gonna come from?
I agree. Like,
You know the government's mad I don't have a uterus because they can't control me. Where they gonna put the chip? Where they can't put it in my uterus? It ain't there. I don't even own a cervix, much less a cervix.
What does that mean?
I ain't got nothing. They just cuffed it up
What's
and sewed
a cervix?
it. Not even one side. Cervix, she got two. Be like, Jim Leahy had your cervix. I'll be like, keep looking, sir.
She's got me in hysterics over like hysterectomy talk.
I ain't got them parts. How does it? Where's the baby coming from? My mouth? I'm gonna spit it out. I'm gonna be puking up kittens like in brand new cherry flavor.
I mean, have you read the Bible?
But it just kind of floats around.
It floats around. The Bible is nebulous in your life.
Yeah.
There's Kevin.
Kevin knows what's up. He's like, there's some fucking dogs out here looking for her.
For those of you who may have just joined us, she has been in she hasn't barked at him recently, but she's been in like a fucking verbal altercation. Is that how you would describe it? With at least one dog.
What happens when you're an alpha?
She claims there's multiple. She's now an alpha on her dating profile.
Alpha now. I'm an alpha that's blunt. I'm very blunt. That's what a lot of men have on their profiles, so I copied it.
You're an alpha that's very blunt.
Yes, I'm just mimicking them. I got alpha energy, motherfucker.
I mean, it's true in your case.
I'll grab you by your legs and flip you up.
What? Is that what you want on a first date? You grab him by the legs and flip him up?
And if he can't handle it, then he needs to just tuck his dick and go on.
Please don't disparage people tucking their dicks.
I didn't. I figured it would be more comfortable for him that way. I wouldn't poo-pooing on it. I'm just like, when I get you high C, I know it's because you like it. I ain't trying to steer you wrong.
She's got a way of like suggesting things for me at restaurants as if like she's my mom. And like it's just weird to me because you guys know me. I'm very outspoken. I have no problem speaking for myself. But she honestly will like correct orders that waitresses get wrong and shit. She like fucking the girl came over the other day. Like she gave me water instead of Sprite.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
And like fucking before I could even say anything to her, Sparkle's like, hey, you got his drink wrong.
Yeah, either give me access to the drink station, or be a better waitress, or just be like, hey, it's over there. I'd be like, cool, I'll get it myself.
Also, apparently it is Sparkle's dream to run a restaurant.
Dunkin'.
More specifically, a Dunkin' Donuts, but she's prepared to run any. Could you run a McDonald's?
Mm-hmm. You want to replace the meat on your Big Mac with some chicken? Got it.
What kind of chicken would you use? The chicken from the McChicken patty?
Yeah. Or unless you want the crispy McChicken, I can also do that. Or if you want the spicy McChicken, I can do that.
Damn.
It's just different fucking buttons. But damn.
She's all having it your way over here. She's doing...
You want a mocha frappe with your fucking order? You want to upsize it? I can do that.
She'll talk you into it and she'll sing you a song about it. What's your McDonald's song?
No, I'd be like, you can't sing to people at McDonald's.
Can't sing to people at McDonald's. Who made that rule?
The people coming through the drive-thru have...
But they have a song. They have a but like it's a whole thing.
When you're in the drive-thru at McDonald's, you're in one or two places. They're usually bad. You don't want a fucking song. You want your order right, and you want to eat what you think you're going to get. You just want the fucking fries and you want your mocha frappe. That's really what you fucking want. But then the fact that I said I could switch the meat in the fucking Big Mac and give you a crispy McChicken or a spicy one, that might fucking freak you out. And then you're like, yeah, I might eat this now. And then that changed your fucking life, and that you didn't need a song. You just needed to replace the different meats in your Big Mac.
What about a Big Mac that has one McChicken patty and has one hamburger patty? What would you think about that?
Oh, I can even replace it with the quarter pounder patty instead of a Big Mac patty.
Are they different?
Yeah.
What's the difference? Is the quarter pounder big?
Yeah.
I've never fucking. I don't eat McDonald's.
'Cause then you'd have to balance it out with that big ass piece of chicken.
Okay, true. That is. What would you name this monstrosity?
Tell nobody.
Shush! Don't tell nobody.
Shh! You're gonna eat this in my car and don't tell nobody.
Could you run a Taco Bell?
I don't know about a Taco Bell. Those people are crazy.
What, you couldn't keep a crew in order? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying the people that go to Taco Bell are not the same people that would go to Dunkin' at 2 a.m.
What kind of people go to Taco Bell?
You're gonna have kids. You're gonna have crazy kids, and they're gonna be intoxicated in a way you're not prepared for.
Oh, you're talking about like college kids and shit.
Yeah. Just go to Dunkin', and it's a lot quieter environment. You're not gonna have people harassing you.
Well, you made the claim that you could step in and run any
I
fast
can.
food restaurant.
I'm just saying my preference, my number one choice.
We know your preference. I'm trying to get a feel for how you would
I could run a
perform.
stakeout like a motherfucker.
Most people don't know what a stakeout is, I think.
Exactly. I could open up a chain of them and run them like a motherfucker.
Could you run a Domino's?
I don't believe in that product.
Could you run a Pizza Hut?
No. Can't out Pizza the Hut. I can't do that.
But you said you were ready
You
to
can't
step
out Pizza
in.
the Hut.
Could you run a Subway?
I don't believe in that product. It shouldn't be
You
around.
said you could step
It's
in
a sandwich. Make your own sandwich at home. It's the sandwich with lettuce and meats on it.
No, there's a very specific. God, I can't remember the name of the channel. There's a very specific way that you got to do a sandwich to get that flavor and that taste.
Yeah, you gotta sit on it a few days.
There's techniques involved.
I don't recommend it. Just go get you some boar's head down at the grocery store in the deli.
That getting quality meats is part of it.
I could run a Waffle House like a straight up fucking Navy bitch.
I think you would excel in a Waffle House environment. I believe.
Yeah, because you got drums in there.
You've got drums in there.
Making them hash browns.
Screaming cheese.
Tell him about the gift I want to get you, about the mayonnaise in it.
She's talking about this like I like
Google it and find the ad for it. It's mayonnaise and a mousse in a can. Mayonnaise mousse.
I totally.
It's got 2 U's.
Spelled that wrong.
Yeah.
It should correct me, right?
No, you got to put 2 U's in it.
I don't know how to spell. Is it a product they sell?
I saw an ad for it. Hellman, let's look up Hellman's in a can. Hellman whip in a can or something.
Ow!
Yeah, you don't know how to sit in a chair.
I don't know how to sit in a chair. Oh. Well, maybe we just Hellman's and we search videos that have been recent, right?
None of that's it.
You dreamed of this.
No, I saw it. It's Hellman's mousse in a can.
Hellman's mousse. I mean, I tried. Hellman's mousse in a can. It keeps telling me Hellman's mouse.
There, right there. Down, 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 down. Commercials from the fucking 80s.
There's Pete Davidson. Yeah, I'm thinking you dreamed this, ma'am.
I did not fucking dream it.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to upset you, but it sounds absurd to me. A mayonnaise mousse, and like okay, like the reason this is a thing for her is like I like mayonnaise. I get a lot of mayonnaise on like a hamburger, a chicken sandwich. I love me some fucking mayonnaise. So like that's what I'm saying. Like like a whipped mayonnaise, not a mayonnaise mouse, a mayonnaise mousse. She's telling me it exists. We've tried to find it here. But she regularly tells me that she, like makes shit up in her head. So like poutine. We had some poutine not that long, like right before the pandemic, didn't we? We had some poutine. Wasn't bad.
Find this motherfucker.
I wish you'd come back to us. That's it. We're in the South. You just gotta go. You gotta go to like we got it at a bistro. Like it was like a real bougie bistro. I'm not the biggest fan. Like it's not bad. Like if we're out and she wants to get it, I would totally be down. Poutine. The microphone did not pick you up saying, yeah, I'm always down.
Who's got the poutine? Who's bringing it?
Who got the hooch? They have a salmon mousse recipe on
I saw that dumb shit.
Just to be clear, you were calling the salmon mousse recipe dumb shit.
I
Right?
saw that dumb
not
shit.
Not Birkin.
Yeah, the salmon mousse.
Just to clear it up.
I don't want no mayonnaise on my salmon.
You don't like salmon, do you?
I like salmon. I don't like fucking mayonnaise.
That sounds really good to me. It's the gravy and the cheese. Like I'm like, it's okay.
The cheese curds.
Yeah, the cheese curds. Like it's okay, but I'm just not like it's not my favoriteest thing. I would much prefer a chili cheese fries as opposed to a poutine. Squeaky cheese curds. I've never played with them. I don't know if they squeak. I've had them served to me in fried form. I've had them, in the poutine with the gravy on them.
Look up mayo in a can. Just
I don't see mayo in a can. You want to do shopping?
look at images.
It doesn't exist. I think you dreamed it. You can get it in a goddamn bucket. That's like a fucking end of the world.
Here it is. Goddamn motherfucker.
Oh, it's Heinz.
Oh, it's Heinz.
Heinz. That's why we're not finding
Look up
it.
mayo mousse. MOUSSE.
Heinz mayo mousse.
Now just go to all. Take out Heinz. Just go to mayo mousse. Mine's pulling it up.
How in the...
You ain't got that updated internet like I do.
That updated internet.
Here, I'm going to take a picture of it and then send it to you.
Send me the link.
They're all fucking tons of links.
Well, to like the website of the mayo mousse. Did I spell Heinz right?
The hashtag is mayo mousse. Tag mayo mousse.
I don't. I'm on their products. I only see one kind of mayo. Is there like, maybe specialty sauces?
It's all on TikTok. Here, let me.
It's not real. TikTok made it up then.
TikTok made it up.
TikTok made it up. You've fallen for a TikTok hoax. Show me where it exists. You found it on TikTok.
Send it to you.
You found, like, is it a... But you seem to think that it is the brand. Like, Heinz is advertising it. Like, they want you to buy it.
Send it to you.
They got a mayo chup. That doesn't sound pleasing at all. Which I know is just like Zack sauce. What do I need to do?
What are your messages?
How do I get to my Facebook? I forgot. Maybe I am too.
Is your mouse so loose and ran through?
All through the week, I'm not stoned enough for this shit. No, I'm not high. I don't even remember.
You don't
what
remember
my
words?
fucking catchphrase is. All through the week, I'm not high enough for this shit. We get to Friday, I'm high enough for this shit. Possibly too high. It didn't even.
Didn't work.
Okay, there we go.
Told you need that updated internet.
You and the. Oh, TikTok's its own world. So this is the mayo mousse.
New and mayo mousse. Would you try it? New and mayo mousse. Would you try it?
I can't find that it exists anywhere.
There they are squirting it out in the next video.
Please tag me if you prank someone.
Prank someone.
Please tag me if you prank someone.
I don't think it's a real thing.
I think it should be a thing.
I don't think it's real. That's why we're having trouble finding it. Oh, fuck.
Like, why isn't mayo mousse a thing, though?
Why would it be a thing? That's what it sounded absurd to me, and I like mayo.
Mayo's absurd to me, man.
It's not bad. Just to like with fries. What else should I try it with?
It just looks like mayonnaise.
Not bad. Just to like with fries. What else should I try it with?
It just looks like that is just a glob of mayonnaise. And they put a little CO2 in it. Yeah. I would get high off of the mayonnaise and then just squirt the mayonnaise out.
You get off the mayonnaise.
I would do the whip it, and then I'd enjoy my mayonnaise.
You'd be like, it's mayonnaise-icious.
Put it in my mashed potatoes. I put it on my burgers. I like it on a chicken sandwich. I like a mayo. And mayonnaise is like the base of any kind of salad dressing you're gonna make. You gotta have, like, if you're gonna make ranch dressing, if you're gonna make blue cheese dressing, you gotta have mayonnaise. The base for a hell of a lot of sauces. I don't know how you cook anything and get away with not using mayonnaise.
Easy.
I just named a variety of things.
I don't be making egg salad.
And you love ranch dressing.
Sour cream.
It is sour cream and mayonnaise. That's what.
No, it's not. It's buttermilk, you stupid ass. It's buttermilk. I don't know. Why are you using mayonnaise in your fucking ranch, you gross ass?
I will be honest with you. I didn't honestly know how to.
Yeah, so shut up.
How to make ranch dressing.
Use buttermilk.
That does sound right.
Dumb whore.
You want to see the man try to rob concealed carry class? I think that seems fun. That seems like your kind of thing to me. I mean,
it's no mayonnaise in a can.
We spent that fucking long trying to find mayonnaise in a fucking can.
I found it.
And it was a prank on TikTok. It's not even real.
Hey, did you know JustinFREAKIN was live?
Did you? Were you aware?
Did you know?
See, homemade mayo is good. This is a concealed carry class, and a dude breaks in, tries to rob the class.
The students were taking a break in the classroom when Mr. Payton entered the room and began rifling through a bag, which contained a handgun that belonged to one of the students. The owner of the bag was able to prevent the gun from being stolen, and Mr. Payton was escorted out of the classroom at that time. An employee spoke to Mr. Payton for several minutes trying to figure out what he was doing in the gun range. A short time later, another employee called police to report the attempted grand larceny.
Wait, grand larceny?
Escorted Mr. Payton outside of the business and waited for officers to arrive. Officer Wynn and his partner instructed Mr. Payton to stand in front of their patrol vehicle. Mr. Payton ignored those instructions and
damn, he gave it to a couple cops
while hiding his right hand in his jacket pocket.
Funny how the whole class is pulling their guns while the cops are on the ground. This is why you don't call the cops.
Grabbed Mr. Payton by his arms once again.
You got this.
Cops are useless.
This time, Mr. Payton pulled away and produced a screwdriver from his pocket and violently attacked the officers. Mr. Payton made several overhand strikes with the screwdriver towards one of the officer's head and neck area. Mr. Payton was able to stab one officer during his violent attack. As the injured officer fell to the ground, Officer Wynn and 3 employees of the business discharged their firearms.
And 3 employees of the business
discharged their firearms into him.
Summoned medical personnel, but Mr. Payton succumbed to his injuries at the scene.
Yeah, that was death by firing squad. That's what you chose. 'Cause, I mean, minus that cop, you still got 3 other people shooting at you.
It was kind of a dumb place to go in and start fucking.
And they made sure that they
around.
shot you outside in the parking lot, not inside.
Made a mess on the carpet. They were being considerate. What haven't we watched yet? The guy cuts his grass before stealing the lawnmower. That's that. I'm very interested in this video. See what you think about this. It may never live up to mayonnaise mousse, but then again, what can?
Whipping your mayonnaise? I don't know.
Well, that's courteous. Cops in Texas say this man stole a lawnmower, but before he made off with his loot, he mowed his victim's grass. This video of the incident was captured at a home in Port Arthur. Police say Marcus Hubbard entered the residential building last month and removed the mower without the owner's consent. He then proceeded
I love the music.
backyards of the property. When cops arrived on scene,
It's almost
they
Curb
say
Your
Hubbard
Enthusiasm
ran from
like.
authorities, dragging the mower behind him. It was later found abandoned in an alley. Hubbard was able to evade authorities and is still on the loose. Cops say he has an outstanding warrant for burglary of a building. Hopefully, he'll be just as courteous to his future arresting officers as he was to his alleged victims.
What, mow their grass as well?
Side Edition Digital, I'm Meryl.
So apparently you can run a lawnmower in the middle of the night and people won't wake up. That's your first clue that you can burglarize this house later.
That is weird that he, like, in the middle of the night would be mowing the grass. But then again, like, there was a lot of traffic out, so maybe it was, just 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the evening or something.
Test the waters.
Somewhere. I'm not exactly sure but there was a lot of traffic, so it still might have been early in the evening. So maybe mowing wasn't all that.
Wish I had some Wendy's.
Is Wendy's still open? I think Cookout is your only option. I think Cookout is better than Wendy's.
It is, but it's the place. It's the place. It's the place.
Could you run a Wendy's?
I could run a Wendy's.
What is your prescription to fix Wendy's downslide?
Oh, we're bringing back the hot bar.
This is something we were talking about earlier. Is that all you got? Just a hot bar?
Hey, how else you going to get your taters and your taco salads?
Well, I mean,
and your chilies.
I feel like in this time period, people have moved on for all the other alternatives for those.
What if you could just go put your own chili and cheese on your own French fries? What if you lived in a world where you could just go up to that fucking bar and get a bowl of chili and put some cheese on it and some sour cream, or make your own potato and put your own shit on it, and then go back and do it again? That sounds pretty fucking nice.
How much are you going to charge for this all you can eat? Potato, taco,
$7.99.
chili bar, $7.99. That's a bargain. Do you think you can make that work? Is that a good price point?
I mean, it's they're still profiting. I mean, they're paying
inflation.
like what, 2 cents for their shit? I mean, come on, let's be for real.
I don't think so. No. Wendy's has higher quality food, doesn't it?
No, they're all frozen, dummy. That's why they're making shrimp patties into fucking squares. That was my favorite meme riff of that whole group, was the shrimp patties at Wendy's.
I thought Wendy's was fresh. I thought that was their thing.
They be saying that, right? But that was a long time ago when Dave Thomas was alive and they had the hot bar.
Oh.
That was a long time ago.
You long for the days of Dave Thomas.
When shit was real.
Sassy seems to think that they still do the old distribution system.
They're frozen little square patties they throw on the grill.
I was always under the impression that they were made fresh, but also that could have just been the marketing from 30 fucking years ago.
I don't know if you know this, but they lie to you about everything.
I mean, yeah, a corporation lies? No.
Yeah, like fast food won't give you cancer. Who knows? Who knows?
I'm pretty sure it will. I'm pretty sure
You're going to get butt cancer somehow or another. Might as well just eat the food.
It contributes totally to multiple forms of cancer.
If you want a fresh burger, go down to the grocery store and get your own ground beef and make it. Otherwise, eat the slop that they're handing out at the Wendy's and shut the fuck up because there's no more hot bar and Dave Thomas is dead.
I do get my own ground beef and make my own burgers, and I have multiple ways. But you know this. I've got a little what do you call that thing? Like a press grill. It makes like sandwiches that are awesome, and it also can do like steaks and burgers and shit. Puts grill marks on it. Fantastic. Or I've got the cast iron skillet. I can make a fantastic burger in this cast iron skillet. I got multiple ways of doing a burger over here. I'm very burger equipped because I like a good burger. And you've had burgers from both my grill and my cast iron. Which one you like better?
The one that should be in my face right now.
I'm sorry, I don't have any beef over there. I got some beef right here.
Why don't you start peeling some taters and make us some French fries?
I can make French fries. Fuck, I don't have any oil. We can bake them.
You want me to spit in it?
No, I do not. That is against the Wendy's training video.
Right at my spit. It's extra southern.
Oh my God. Let's do this last thing. We'll save the woman with proves your dick isn't too big for next week. One more thing before we get out of here. I want to hear what the sound of a black hole is.
Sounds like your mom.
Motherfucker! That was just, and it's like 5 days out from Mother's Day, and you're like, black hole sounds like your mom.
I'm a mom. I can say it. I had Mother's Day.
You really do long for like the early 90s, don't you? When Dave Thomas was still alive and your mama jokes were a thing.
You had Wendy's hot bar.
It was a simpler time.
And we still had Shoney's around here, and you could go have breakfast buffet.
Oh, could you run a Shoney's?
I'd run a Shoney's like a bad bitch. All day long. Strawberry pies. Hot fudge cake. Breakfast bar 24/7.
Breakfast bar 24. What do you do with it? Because they had like other bars that they would switch out.
Yeah, like they'd have like country. No.
How would you have a breakfast bar 24/7?
24/7 breakfast bar.
You just wouldn't have the other bars. It's just breakfast all the time.
You can order off menu anything else, but we got breakfast bar
all day long.
All day long.
That's your plan to revive the Shoney's.
Nothing but strawberry pies.
No other type of dessert, just a strawberry pie.
Well, you still have the hot fudge cake sundaes and all that shit, but under the glass, you just have the strawberry pies. We're not going to make anything else because it's bullshit, and we know you don't want it. Just strawberry pies.
There you have it. There you have it.
And all of our waitresses come fresh from an AA meeting.
Now, I've heard everybody rave about the Shoney's cheese.
I don't know nothing about it.
And cubed ham.
Maybe that's on some salads. I don't know.
Wait, what? You don't know anything about this Shoney's cheese and cubed ham?
If you're coming to Shoney's for cheese and cubed ham, you could have made a sandwich at home. Probably with better meat than Shoney's have. We got breakfast bar.
But this cheese would be on your breakfast bar theoretically.
Yeah, put it on your eggs. Enjoy it.
But
eat it up, pink ham.
Pink ham. You get you some steak? Would you have steak on the breakfast bar?
This is Shoney's, sir.
Why couldn't you put some steak on the breakfast bar?
Trying to have people fight like it's Orion's.
They run out of steak. We're not Orions. We have class. That should be Shoney's catchphrase.
Where you come to gather your thoughts and have breakfast.
Oh, shit. Could you run a Chick-fil-A? The microphone doesn't pick you up when you mumble to yourself.
Can't run a Chick-fil-A.
Why?
I'm not Christian and I'm not hetero enough.
Good answer. Good answer.
I don't think they would let me work there. They might burn me in the dumpster after hours. I don't know how that would work.
Could you run a Sonic?
No, we burn those to the ground.
Why? What'd Sonic ever do?
They shouldn't exist. Burn it to the ground.
What the fuck? What? Sonic's always been really good to me. I love a chili cheese coney.
No.
That's my thing.
Never had a good Sonic.
Really?
They just talk shit, and they like to talk shit, but they still bullshit.
I have traveled all up and down the East Coast throughout the 2000s, and I had a lot of fucking Sonic. Because it was really easy for me to be able to pull into a Sonic.
Well, yeah, that was back then, but now you just need to burn them to the ground and pretend they never happened.
Could you run a Quiznos?
Yeah.
Oh, Quiznos made her really happy.
When you come to America, you're way down here. But then you work and you give hand jobs. And then you get up here. And then you work in a bar. And then you save up your money. And then you buy a Quiznos. And you're up here. And that's how America works according to Svetlana.
That's what it is. Not that you're not partial to the Quiznos menu. It's the whole Svetlana with the shameless tie-in.
She wants to run a Quiznos. That's her dream of coming to America.
So that's why you.
And I'm like, my dream of being in America is to run a Dunkin'.
But like, do you like a Quiznos?
Yeah, they have really good cheese and broccoli soup.
They do.
They have good toasted sandwiches with the melty cheese.
The bread bowls. Those bread bowls were good.
But they're becoming extinct, and I don't know why.
Because their quality went downhill, as I understand it.
Apparently, they took the Sonic and Wendy's route to just turn into a big giant dumpster fire they want us to pay money for.
I don't know.
How does Wendy fuck up a baked potato? You go get a baked potato there, and it's just the burnt husk of a shell of a baked potato that's been there for 3 years. It's a baked potato. It's not hard. You got convectional ovens back there. I mean, you can just churn them the fuck out.
You would think.
Maybe it's those square shrimp patties that fucked them all up in the head. I don't know.
Could you run a Long John Silver's?
Like a bitch. Just run it. We would all smell like stinky, stinky fish oil.
You like Long Johns?
Back in the day. But, I mean, I don't know what they're doing even now. Like, it's not hard to batter some fish tempura style and throw in some grease and make some french fries. It's literally the easiest shit on earth.
Hey, you love hush puppies.
Love a hush puppy.
So, like, I would think...
But Long John Silver's got to rework their recipe because their hush puppies are fucking bullshit. They need to call up Cookout and be like, Cookout, how you make your hash browns? Can we have some?
Your hush puppies.
Hush puppies. You
got hash browns on them. You should think you're back at the Waffle House.
Sorry, I want breakfast.
You're back at the Waffle House.
I want breakfast real bad. I want that Shoney's bear to show up.
You want the Shoney's bear to show up and do you like what? Like the dancing bear on the porn sites?
I want him to hold me gently and carry me to a breakfast bar where there's little link sausages and scrambled eggs and cheese and hash browns and fresh fruit and build your own omelet.
I do really like fruit, that like fruit dip that's like yogurt based.
With the orange in it.
Oh, that made you smile. I'm like, doesn't it usually have strawberry?
Grapes.
Good shit. I'm totally into that. You're so sad. For those of you who don't know, I won't go with her to Shoney's because it's very far away, and also I don't eat breakfast. Well, I like breakfast food. I just eat breakfast at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon because I am not. My tummy cannot handle food before 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock probably, 3 o'clock. Around that time, it's when I usually eat. I ate at 4 o'clock today. That's when I had like my first meal of the day, and then you and I had dinner at what, 8 o'clock. So that to give you an idea, I am not, and I'll probably have something here in a little bit. I've got more baked beans. I will totally have my baked beans from dinner. I
Give me
love
your
those
baked
baked beans.
beans.
Those baked beans are fucking amazing. Best baked beans I've ever had in my life. I'll totally chow down on those. I didn't save any of my mac and cheese this time. I'm totally getting hungry because of all the shit talking we've been doing.
Gotta file something in 30 minutes. As soon as this clock hits midnight, filing my default judgment and motion for summary judgment.
Midnight. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. I want to do one more thing before we leave, and that's listen to the sound of a black hole. And you had the perfect joke, and then we got off topic. We got talking about food again. Like I can't.
We were talking about your mother.
See, that would have been so good for the YouTube clip, but no, we had to get off topic and talk about food.
Help it. We're pro food.
We are pro food here. We're very pro food. All right, this is NASA technology recreates the eerie sound of a black hole. So this
Swear to God, if it's not Elon Musk going, ooh.
Oh, are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Is it going to load?
It's like when you play a Kiss record backwards and you hear Satan.
I thought it sounded kind of like a men's choir that's been distorted. Oh, they did it right down the road, didn't they?
If you listen to it, you can almost hear Elon.
This is how you pronounce the name of Elon and Grimes' kid.
Also, when you're asleep in my bedroom around 3 a.m., people like to race their fancy bullshit little cars up and down this mountain, and that's what it sounds like.
I don't ever hear it.
I do. I'm right there by the entrance.
That's why I keep my air conditioner on.
Ooh, and you can almost hear the little tiny Porsche motors trying to get up the mountain, and you're like, it's made for the Autobahn, not these curves, sir.
How was it again? How'd it go?
He's like, because then they're sliding off.
And that's what Elon sounds like.
He's like, ooh, a black hole. Ooh.
What'd you learn tonight?
I learned that if you go, ooh, and shimmy a little, men think you're interested.
Where did you learn that? Because it wasn't on this show, man. Or at least I wasn't present for that one.
It was last week.
Oh. And I've already forgotten it?
Yep. Like it never happened.
Every day is a brand new day for me.
Hatched out of a pod just 24 hours ago. That's why you can't eat before noon. You're in a pod. Why you can't go anywhere with me. You got to be in a pod.
My landlord was here at like 10 o'clock in the morning, 9:30, something like that. That wasn't pleasant for me.
He was in my house unaccompanied apparently last week.
All right, what'd you learn?
I learned you can't remember shit.
You didn't learn that tonight. You've known that for quite some time.
Well, I have to keep reminding you.
How many years? Oh, you have to keep reminding me that I can't remember shit. Okay. How many years have you known that I can't remember shit?
Good 6.
The whole time you've known me? The whole time you've known me.
Like you think you're real competent and shit, but you're a goddamn space cadet.
What does that mean? I think I'm real competent.
But you're a goddamn space cadet. That's why we can't stay on topic, too. You're all over the place. You're like mayhem.
I'm all over the place.
You're like...
I'm like mayhem. You're
just spinning around.
Do I do a show 5 nights a week where I stay on topic?
Not always.
Not always, but for the most part I do, right? I've got a structure. There's a structure.
Do you remember you remember in the chat about the
boys chat?
About the cave people and the war machines? Do you remember that?
I wasn't paying attention to most of that because I was reading the news. I was doing my show.
And everyone else was enjoying themselves on a different topic. I was like, he's going to carry on even though no one's listening.
But, like, I'm also putting out a product for a podcast as well. Like,
and they have no idea about the cave people and the war machines.
Idea. And that was what, like, I named the episode, like, something about fucking somebody because their fuel was lube. That was some weird fucked up shit.
You fuck the gas hole and then you get gas poisoning.
Yeah, because when I finally read one of the messages, I'm like, oh, well, this is weird. I do not understand what context, how we got to this point, but we did, apparently.
Don't fuck gas holes. You'll get gas poisoning. That's how the cavemen were killed off in the war machine.
What else have you learned tonight?
That I could work at pretty much anywhere in fast food.
You didn't learn that. You asserted it, and then I
watched that training video, and I realized I can work anywhere. I know all them cup sizes. I know the menus.
But I asked you a whole host of restaurants, and you were totally against them.
Well, I gotta eat the product. I gotta believe in it.
But that's not I can work anywhere. That's I will work wherever I feel like I can work. There's maybe half of the restaurants I named off, they
were bullshit. No one eats there anyway.
No one eats at Chick-fil-A.
I mean, come on. You know I can't work there. You know I can't work there. You can't work there either.
Of course I wouldn't work there.
I mean, I could work there if they knocked off all that other bullshit.
Well, that's what you want to be in charge of a restaurant. That's what we're talking about. So you get to go into Chick-fil-A and you get to tell them to knock off their bullshit.
Okay, yeah, I can do that and be like, hey, corporate dudes, you're the fuck out of here. Be like, hello, CEO. How are you doing?
Chick-fil-A would be so much better if we knocked off the bullshit. Anything else you want to say to the people?
Super Chicks is really good. They have custard.
Super Chicks?
Super Chicks.
Never heard of it.
There are no titties in there. It's just chicken. Because I really thought I was going to go in there and see like Memphis from the late 90s Super Chicks, but it wasn't that.
Could you run a Hooters?
Yes, it's owl meat. Did you not know that?
No.
Why the wings are so big?
No, it's not owl meat.
It's owl meat. Only the most beautiful and spotted barn owl do we get that's endangered.
We get you. It has to be a superb owl.
Yes,
oh, there's
the
a
superb
cat.
owl.
There's a Smokey. He wants a burger as well.
I mean, I run a Hooters like I run Muffin Tops.
Could you run a Cheesecake Factory?
Oh, no, I'd die there. Oh, my God.
I don't understand what context you are. Oh, my God. I've never been to a Cheesecake Factory.
We'd die there in 2 days. 2 days, we're dead. 2 days, we've had a stroke or a heart attack. We're done for. We're done for.
I don't understand. What's this mean?
All the cakes. And then...
Oh, is this not a restaurant? Can you not get a burger at a Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah. You want a chicken parm? Well, guess what? They're going to beat that piece of chicken out the size of a goddamn pizza and then put pasta on top of it.
On top?
Yeah, and they bring it out. It looks like a pizza. Now, that's the whole fucking fried chicken that they beat the fucking shit out of and rolled through a fucking pasta machine and then deep fried and threw you some angel hair on top of it. And they're like, there's also like a layer of cheese.
I want some sauce and cheese. Yeah.
That's under the layer of all the fried fucking chicken. They put a layer of it and then battered it again and then deep fried it. So when you cut into it, there's cheese and sauce inside.
Well, apparently a cheesecake factory is a heavenly place, according to Sparkle.
We'll die there. We can only go
there.
we can only go like once every 3 months.
I've never been once.
I've been a few times.
Anything else you want to say to the people before we get out of here?
Go to the Cheesecake Factory and get the chocolate truffle cake.
Wow. This is not an advertisement for Cheesecake
It
Factory.
is. Dun-dun-dun. I'm going to get it tattooed a bunch of times on my arm. Cheesecake Factory. Every time I go to one, I put the store location.
Go ahead, light one up, tip one back. It's all right to have a little fun before you hit the sack. I'm JustinFREAKIN. This is Sparkles Lavendar. You have anything? We don't really have a co-sign off for this.
Fuck off.